Sup guys, it's Desrow. I have a cheese guide for you guys today. I haven't been able to find the right PvP build lately. It's been really chaotic. So there might be more of those cheese guides. If you guys enjoy them, let's take a look. As soon as the game begins, you want to be sending your probe either at the third or the natural. Here I'll be sending it at the third. I personally prefer the third because there's less chances of your opponent scouting it. But on some maps, the third might be too far away, so it really depends. I'd say Yongsu, Habitation Station, Polar Night, the third is definitely not too far away. But on maps like Daedalus Point and Heavy Rain, the third is too far away, so you have to do it at the natural or you just have to not do it at all. And obviously you can't do it on 4-player maps. Now you want to be making your Panon on 10 supply. The reason is the build lines up that way. You don't have any money to make the gate any sooner. One of the reasons I like this build is because it's basically a micro battle. You'll only be at a disadvantage when they try to 4-gate you with 10 gate or 11 gate. On 11 supply you'll be making a gate. And then on 12 supply, you'll be making a gas. Right after that, you want to wait for your 13 probe to be queued and you want to chrono boost one time. As soon as your gas finishes, you want to fill it up with 3 probes. Once you have 150 minerals, you'll be making your second gate. And then once you have another 150 minerals, you'll be making your core. So in the end, you end up with 10 probes on minerals, 3 probes on gas, and a fighting probe, which will be making our next Panon. As soon as you get 100 minerals, you want to be making your first Zod. Chronoing it is up to you. Based on personal preference, I don't usually chrono it, but I can see why it would be good since it would get there faster and it would be more annoying. You will be making your second Panon up is ramp to give yourself vision for the upcoming battle. Now that we've looked at the build order, let's see some fighting scenarios. In this situation, he actually sniped my Panon with a probe. As long as you don't throw away your Zods, you should be fine. In this situation, the Zod is very helpful because he helps you get up the ramp without your stalkers taking too much damage. Taking out the mothership core is extremely important. The longer you give him, the better it is for him, as he has the better economy and might be getting warp gate research. If he's trying to outnumber you with probes, do not hesitate to run. The Panon above the ramp was made specifically for those situations. As long as you keep the tempo on your side and have 1 unit advantage, you should be doing fine. It's basically a micro battle, it's a war. The better you stutter step your stalkers, the better you'll do. Now, if you're trying to beat this build on ladder, you definitely want to be pulling probes as they can be extremely clutch. And just try to trade even until you actually win. If you didn't scout for proxies and you took both your gas, sometimes you're better off staying 1 gate and just going for the Panon, which will actually slow him down quite a bit. You still want to grab a second gate as soon as you have the money for it. Don't be afraid to pull out of gas if you're floating gas. So that's it folks, it's my first cheesing guide. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see a guide of another matchup or a specific strategy, just request it in the description below. Thank you for watching and have a good time.